We're taking your responses to the budget. This is Tony in Bristol. What are you thinking, Tony? Afternoon to you.
Oh, yeah, the most crazy thing about this, I mean, and it really is a bit unhinged, I think, is the failure to acknowledge all this inflation in the tax thresholds, I mean, for business and for individuals. We know that this inflation is chugging along. We're being promised, it's going to start coming down soon. Don't worry, don't worry. A lot of people realise that may not be the case. Most of it, I think, has been fueled by the fuel, so the increase in all the fuel prices. But you've got to, if you're actually serious about, number one, wanting votes, and number two, wanting small businesses to thrive, you have to put up the tax thresholds. You have to do that. Otherwise, those businesses are going to fail. I mean, that's a very basic, simple point, I think, to make about a lot of businesses will fail. And what they seem to be doing is disincentivizing this whole millions of people involved in small businesses, and obviously on the sort of mid-lower ranges of income. They're making work less incentive. But I mean, this is just one of various other. I mean, you could look upon this as a multi-crisis. I mean, we've got the migrants, haven't we? We've got the, this cost of living. We've got this apparent war with Russia or something going on. We've got the COVID. And I mean, I think we just have to understand that there is a pattern with all these crises, because the solutions seem to be making things worse. And if your listeners want to look up this whole ideology of accelerationism, the accelerationists seem to be driving this. I mean, Rishi Sunak's Goldman Sachs, isn't he? When he was over in...
he used to be. Doesn't work for them anymore, of course.
Well, I mean, I wonder... Well, are we... Look...
Unless he's got a part-time gig between 7 and 9 in the evenings, I don't know.
And he's not the representative. I mean, it's not been democratically elected. He's not the representative of the people that voted in the last general election at all. And so accelerationism, I think, is what's going on. Is what we're seeing is a deliberate attempt to create these crises and then come up with solutions which actually make...
Some might say that's a bit of a conspiracy theory, Tony. In 10 seconds, what's your answer to that?
Well, it's look up the Dark Enlightenment. Look up. There are people who want to do this. Should create.
Well, that should ward off the conspiracy skeptics.
Well, to create crises, you can make money.
There it is. You can make money. There it is, Tony in Bristol. Thank you for that. If you don't believe in conspiracy theories, just look up the Dark Enlightenment. There we are. That's settled it. Thank you to Tony. 0344 499 1000. Some cracking texts and tweets, which we'll come to in the next section. Lots more to wade through. The fallout, the debate, the post-analysis of Budget 2023 here on Talk TV.
Nationwide, by your side, Talk Radio and Talk TV.